No offense, but who are you and why are you calling me? You're Harper and somebody's being mean to you? You said Claire's been making up rumors about you at school? It's always the girls who need cheek filler that act this way. Anyways, I have a lot of scheduled shopping today, but just text me her number and I'll see what I can do. Hi, you're Claire, right? For how spoiled you act, you really would think your mom would have named you after a more high-end jewelry store. But I mean, Claire's is popular and you've always wanted to be popular. No, this isn't my way of calling you to be in my friend group. I actually had a little cool question for you. So I heard you and your boyfriend found a way to get into the school portal to change grades and get test answers. Do you think you could tell me how? I might consider being your friend. You will? Oh my gosh, you're literally the best. Okay, let me get my phone out because I get a little confused. That way I can record what you're telling me to do. Okay. Uh-huh. And you said you and your boyfriend have been doing it? And it's working? Awesome. What a relief. I got the exact way you're going to lose your college cheer scholarship for next year on video. Said you're confused? No way. I was confused when I found out you were doing something to Harper. Something about telling people she had mono because she had her first kiss with her boyfriend. But I was doing my own research and I thought, only insecure people make up lies about people. And then I reached out to your boyfriend and of course he answered. And he really just confirmed what I've been thinking this whole time when he told me the cute little story on how you're scared to kiss him. I mean, I really couldn't care less about your love life, but when you're bringing poor Harper into it, it's really just gone on way too long. But I'm really not mean, so I want to help you. I'm giving him kissing lessons tonight at 8 after my shopping spree. You said no? Okay, well I guess I'll just give that video I recorded earlier to your mom, then the principal. You said fine? Okay, and stop worrying. I'm a good kisser. He's gonna be good. Oh, one more thing. Don't ever be mean to Harper again or the video is getting released regardless. I think you should break up with your boyfriend if he does anything that I'm about to say. If he falls asleep while you're crying or just lets you go to bed super sad. If he makes derogatory comments about your body, especially in front of people, but it doesn't even matter if it's in private because that's disgusting. Only thing I see being okay is if he's worried about your health and he needs to tell you like, hey, like let's start working out together, let's start eating better because he's genuinely concerned for you. If he compares you to other girls, break up with him. Walk away and find peace knowing that the girl that he literally just like bragged on to you, he probably couldn't even get. Please break up with him if he consistently calls you clingy because you'll be more than enough for the person that wants you. Please leave if he makes you feel like you're invading his privacy for wanting to see something on his phone. Disclaimer, you do not have to look at each other's phones to have a healthy relationship. This is just for the girls that might want that extra ounce of reassurance. Feel like this is another given, but please leave if he's always telling you about the girls that he thinks he could have. Leave if he comments on the amount of makeup you do or don't wear. I'm not telling you he can't say you're prettier without makeup, but I'm more talking about when he's like, go put some makeup on or go take some makeup off. Like, no. Begging you to leave if he goes and befriends people who hurt you anytime y'all get in a fight. Or if he goes and airs out your business on social media. Please leave if the main form of communication he wants to have while you guys are arguing is just retweeting stuff for you to figure out the way he feels. I could go on about these for days because I hope you understand you are worth so much more than the boy who makes you fall asleep crying every night. I love you guys. If you have any you want to add, drop them in the comments. I'd love to read them and interact with you guys.
Was like completely done. Just know so we're literally just gonna have to like use skin.
I'm just making a get ready with me for bed. I love you too, Mom. Get some rest for your work trip tomorrow.
That was so close. Okay, it's 10:43 right now, and I'm guessing she'll be asleep by like 11:15. She has a work trip tomorrow, so my dad has to take her to the airport, and I know they're both gonna get a good night's sleep. I think I'm gonna leave around midnight and then like make sure I'm back by 3. He's gonna come at me and be like, why don't you just hang out with him at a normal time? He literally can't come in my house, like my mother hates it, which is a story for another time. But if you want like a part 2 of that, you can let me know, but I really don't know if I'll put it on social media. Anyways, I got my nails done big today. I was gonna get his initial like on my ring finger, but my mom would literally lose her mind. You know that Taylor Swift song that's like, but daddy I love him? Like that is literally me to a T. My mom is literally doing everything she can to like split us up. But yeah, does your mom have like beef with your boyfriend or not really? Because I don't know if it's just me. I'm literally so tired, but I cannot fall asleep. I'm not even gonna lie. My boyfriend is so the type to like knock on the door and tell my parents I was sneaking out if I fell asleep. But yeah, I really can't do anything crazy. So this is the look. Wish me luck.
So obviously her boyfriend's still at my house, but he was like, I'm golfing. I don't condone lying to my sister, but I didn't want her to like ruin our sleepover. Guys, why does her tracker show her coming to my apartment? At this point, I'm like, yeah, my sister is psycho to say the least. So she walks in my house, she's like, dude, what is going on? And I was like, did you not tell her we were having a sleepover? And I said that, she literally flipped. Like, I was a little bit scared. Oh no, I stood my ground. I was like, how do you expect me to have fun with him on the family trip if I don't get to know him? And obviously she always makes everything about her. She's like, we could have all hung out. Like, this is just weird. It's not weird. Like, you're making it weird. But she took my friend home and I haven't heard from him since. I really hope they're both okay. Like, I love them. I'm gonna go work out so I look better than both of them on the trip. Just don't get why, like, everyone's always so against me. I love you guys. Get ready with me at 5:30 in the morning to try and get the Roller Rabbit Starbucks cups. I know that like everybody and their mother got up at 3 in the morning, but the thing is, it is 24 degrees where I'm from, and with the wind chill it feels like 17 right now. So even if I would have went earlier, I know that I wouldn't have been able to physically stand outside or I would have froze. I am doing like the tiniest bit of makeup because I feel like it's gonna wake me up a little bit, and I just don't like going in public not looking put together at all. I know this is dramatic, but I'll literally cry if I don't get these cups. Like, I love Roller Rabbit, and if anything, I just need that red and green one. And ideally, I want both the ones with the straw, but we'll see. The good thing about my Starbucks is they limit you to one per customer. So like when I got the teddy bear cup, nobody in front of me could get more than one. But the bad thing was the people in front of me were handing it to the people behind me, and I couldn't reach them. My Starbucks doesn't open till 8, so I'm not gonna get there till like 6:30 or 7. And I'm just going to pray that there is not a long line with how cold it is. I feel like I need to wear like 50 layers of clothing. Oh my gosh, it's literally gonna be so cold, and the heat in my room right now is like blowing. It feels so good. I do not want to leave. I was gonna go to one of the Starbucks that like opens super early, but those are the ones I read that like all the employees take them. So I was like, I am not getting up at 2 in the morning and having an employee take the ones that I was in line for, which like valid if they do, they work there, but like I just didn't want to like wake up for that. Let's do the tiniest bit of blush. I think I just like moved my lash, but that's okay. Probably don't even need this. Like my face will be red after I've been outside for 2 seconds. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that much makeup, so this is pretty much the look. But if you guys want like a part 2 of if I get the cups or not, just let me know. I love you guys. Wait guys, let's call Lily. Hi my sweet little Lily Blossom. Why are you getting ready for prom? You're going? Right. You don't have any friends? You're going with a boy, right? No, of course I believe you. I just didn't know they were letting the janitors take people this year. You're going with Max? Oh, I didn't know you had a brother, but now all the hand-me-down clothes you wear make sense. You don't have a brother? Okay, then Max who? Max, the quarterback, right. That's so funny, and I'm taking Jacob Elordi to prom. You're serious? Right. Let me guess, he was on the way to football practice, bumped into you, and all your books fell out of your hands? It's literally a joke. That's how girls like you get guys like him in the movies. What do I mean by that? Okay, well, how do I say this nicely? You're what they call a loser, and well, he's not. When he finds out you're making up rumors that he's going with you, he's gonna be really upset. Good thing you're not lying? Okay, let's make a little bet then. You're down? Wow, you're really committed to this lie. What's that saying? This will be like taking candy from a baby. If you don't show up to prom with Max, you do my math homework for a week. And let's say you do, which will never happen. You want me to wear a one piece to the after party? No. You know what? I know I'm not losing so sure. Am I sure I want to do this? Girlie, you're not backing out now. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you at prom. I mean, if you decide to show your face. Okay, bye, girl. It was horrible talking to you. Guys, shh, it's calling me. Hi, Bailey. Oh, it's Kaylee. I gave you my number at school to help you get on the cheer team. I think you heard me wrong. I was just gonna give you advice about the cheer team. You'll take any advice you can get, right? Okay, so how about you don't show up to tryouts because you don't fit in with any of us? How do you not fit in? Is that a joke? Oh, you're not joking. Okay, well, for starters, you don't look like us. For second, we all date football players, and I don't even think you could get the single librarian. Oh, and then there's that part where you don't really dress like us. Did you see what you were wearing to school yesterday? Oh, and lastly, we put this little thing called makeup on when we go to school. You have cute clothes and makeup. Your boxes from moving just haven't arrived yet, right? Oh, when you have a boyfriend, he just goes to your old school, right? Assuming we actually believe he exists, who's the lucky boy? Our old school's our rival, so we should know him. Brock Smith, yeah, I'm sure you date the starting quarterback who's going D1. So if you guys are actually dating, why don't I ever see anything on social media? Oh, that's convenient. You guys don't do social media. If I made up my boyfriend, I'd use the same excuse. You know what? I'm gonna be nice and save you the trouble. I'm telling you right now to not try out for our cheer team. And as captain, my advice is pretty important. I mean, not that you'd make it anyways. We're actually good at this school. You know we're good. That's why you transferred. Okay, well, come to tryouts and get embarrassed. And then after you don't make it, you can go call your imaginary boyfriend. Yes, the one good thing about having an imaginary boyfriend is you can make up how he treats you. Just don't say I never warned you about trying out for my squad. Bye, girlie. I'll see you at tryouts. Okay, everything's in and we can finally put my boyfriend's Valentine's Day basket together. So I took everything out of the basket and I'm gonna put some pictures of us around it, and in another video I showed y'all how y'all can get free pictures. So up close, this is how it turned out, and he can always take the pictures off and use this as a laundry basket. So I want the tissue paper to show, so I'm gonna try to kind of like, you'll see. I'm just taking this little tape runner thing and running it along the basket to secure the tissue paper the way I want it. Plus we're long distance, so it would get so messed up in the car. So far, so good. I love it. Starting with his ice cube tray, I'm just going to set that against the back. Gonna put his body wash in front of that and his shaving cream. I'm so nervous to rip the tissue paper.
Next, his Manscaped bag and newspaper. I love how this looks. I'm gonna drop some of the candy in because it's actually pretty big. So there's his Sour Patch, his watermelon, and his little gummy bears. Gonna add his little car Scentsies right here. Let's put his little Lululemon socks in front of the newspaper. They might fall, but that's okay. I'm gonna put the Lulu tea behind the little ice maker, I think, if that'll work. His little Aquaphors can go in front of the candy. His Alanis are gonna be a little hidden, but I'm gonna put them back here, just with each other. Shoving his info for Manscaped back here because I couldn't help him use that. Putting his little Manscaped boxers in front of the socks. His little razor's gonna go right by the shaving cream. We can put the accessories by the Aquaphor. Putting the weird stuff that I don't even know if he'll use somewhere in this basket. I couldn't tell you what that is. And I need to fill his card out, but that's gonna go right there. So cute. So the finished product just looks like this. Definitely filled, but he definitely deserves it. He is the best boyfriend ever.
Ty, is everything okay? You've never pulled me aside to talk before. Wait, let me guess. You realize Frankie's kind of a loser and not really your style? I mean, if she says one more thing trying to pretend to know football to get your attention, I think I might lose it. Not to mention, we do need to get back to the game soon because I really care what happens. Her name's Francesca, so I can stop calling her Frankie. That's hard to pronounce. Would Stinky work? Why aren't you laughing? I need to stop being rude to her. You can't be serious. Please tell me you're not going to ruin your reputation dating a girl like her. You're tired of me ruining your relationship? Let's take a step back. I'm wearing your favorite player's number. Your favorite player isn't this number. Listen, Tyler, if you keep being rude to me, let's just say you're not going to be coming over here for football nights anymore. You'd rather hang out with just Francesca at your house anyways. I don't really think my older brother's going to stay friends with you if that's the case. My family's sitting me down tonight to tell me I'm not allowed at guys' night anymore. That's impossible. I'm literally one of the guys. Why is my mom calling my name right now? You know what, Tyler? It's not over. It is, and you blocked me on Snapchat, and you only ever snapped me so it wouldn't be awkward when you came over. I'm on my way, Mom! Hi, Alyssa. Do you know who I am? You don't? Max, you haven't told her about me? Okay, well, you're probably still wondering who's calling you off your boyfriend's phone. Totally get it if you feel threatened by me, but you should know that I'm just his girl best friend. First love, same thing. You don't feel threatened by me? That's good. Maxie, will you do me a favor and get out so I can chat girl to girl? I really want her to like me. Here's the thing, Alyssa. My mom and Max's mom are best friends, so you'll never be able to get rid of me. You don't want to get rid of me? That's what all his other little girlfriends said. Or should I just say buddy since he's never really even asked you to be his girlfriend? What's my problem? Oh, I'm not the one with the problem on my hands. You know me and Max are allowed boy-girl sleepovers since we're best friends, and that our families travel to Colorado together every Christmas, so you'd never even be able to spend a Christmas with them. And last time I stalked you on Instagram, your birthday's the 23rd, so you won't have your birthdays with them either. In case you're worrying about him, he'll be having a great time. We always get a cabin with a hot tub. So do you still love your sweet little Maxie? You want to talk to him about it, right? I had a feeling you'd say that. That's why I did a little digging and found out that you had a relationship your mom knew nothing about. So yeah, you can talk to Max about it, but then you'd also be talking to your mom about everywhere you went when you said you were going to Lily's house last year. No, Lily didn't tell me. You just talked super loud in math class. But you did just record it, and I've been recording on my iPhone. I mean, why else would I call you off Max's phone? Ooh, look! Max is back. Did you have anything you wanted to say? All right, well, I loved meeting you. I guess I'll give Max's phone back now.